I was making a video and my daughter called, so she interrupted it. But anyways, I was talking about the Mirena, talking about all the discharge and stuff that kind of bugs me. And so I swore that I had like some STD or something. And so I freaked out. And I'm like, how did I get an STD? Because I am married. I've been married for almost 10 years. So I went to the doctor. She said it's completely normal. But along with that, that wasn't the only issue I was having when it finally got to the point that I was going to go to the doctor. I forever have like pains in my side and stuff like that. So I had them. I had the pains, and then I checked for the Mirena stream, and I can't find the stream. So with all that, that's what really led up to going to the doctor because I had the issue with the discharge the time before, and I kind of like talked to the doctor about it. Went to the doctor about it that time too. She told me it was normal. So once I got the discharge, and then I started having the pains, and I started having couldn't find the string, I freaked, and I thought that maybe the Mirena had, what is it called? Spilled. I don't know what the word is, but it can go other places in your body, and that's one of the risks when you get it. You know that it can do that. So I thought that maybe that's what had happened. So I went to the doctor, and it was right around Christmas time, like the same week of. So got into the doctor, but then she couldn't find the strings either. She said the discharge was normal, but she still tested me just in case, and all my tests came back normal. Um, but at the same time, she said I'll have to do ultrasound because she couldn't find the strings. So from the ultrasound, I went. Well, I couldn't get an ultrasound date. I couldn't get an appointment to get an ultrasound and see her back at the same time because it was so close to Christmas. And there are actually pregnant ladies that need her more than I do. But um, I don't know. I was just so stressed out by it. So what I would do, I was a doctor on a Friday. They told me that I could have the ultrasound, but I wouldn't have the results until I could talk to the doctor. So, but I could call every day and see if somebody canceled, so I can get their appointment. So that's pretty much what I had to do. So that Monday, I called. My appointment wasn't until Wednesday. So Monday I called, nobody canceled, couldn't get in. Tuesday I called, nobody canceled, I couldn't get in. Wednesday I went up, I called, and nobody had canceled by the time I got there. So I went for my appointment, and once I got there, I said, "Do you have any cancellations today?" And she said, "Yeah, my appointment was I think it was at 12. We have one at 2." I said, "I want it. So I went and I did my ultrasound. She said she still saw the Mirena, so I was a little bit at ease. I went home and got just waited around for a while and then came back to see the doctor later that afternoon. Doctor said, "Yeah, it's there." But she also mentioned, she said that, well, the ultrasound lady was like, "So you have cysts?" And I'm like, "What do you mean I have a cyst? I never knew I had cysts. She said, "Well, I can see, well, you recently had a cyst and it burst or whatever." And I'm thinking maybe that was all the discharge and stuff. I really don't know what all that was up to. But I do remember like being in so much pain and telling my husband like I had to take Tylenol and I don't do medicine. So but I came home from work and I could like barely stand, and I'm like, really? I haven't been like this since I was fat, like to where like when I was really fat, that where I'd work all day and I come home and I just be like wore out. So I had to take medicine that weekend, and she said, "Yeah, well, I can see where you just had one. It looks like you have one on your left side now. Like, I have all these pains and stuff from it." So I'm wondering if, the cyst, she says she gets cysts all the time. She has a Mirena also, she just takes Tylenol and keeps going with it. But I'm starting to wonder, okay, do I really want to deal with the pain from a cyst? And I know my options are, at this point, deal with the pain, learn how to take birth control pills, or get your tubes tied, pretty much, because I can't afford another kid right now, so probably could never afford another kid anyways. But I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. So what I want to know pretty much is, has anybody had any cysts from the Mirena? How bad is it really? I mean, like, is it something? Is it gonna get worse? I mean, because it's only like 7 months that I've had it, and these things hurt so bad, and I can deal with pain pretty well. I mean, like I told you before, all my kids were born with no epidural, no pain meds. So I can pretty much deal with pain, but when it's unnecessary, and I can have to do this every month, that's what I'm really wondering. Alright, so anybody have any experience with the Mirena? And, I mean, my doctor pretty much said, I forgot to say that part, when I got to see her, the Mirena's still there, it's still in place, it's doing its job. She wouldn't worry about it not finding the strings until I decided to have it taken out. So that makes me wonder, has anybody had a Mirena taken out after you can't find the strings? Is it going to turn into some surgical procedure? Because I'm afraid of that. And I probably would just leave it in for the rest of my life if that was the case. Um, is it going to hurt? I had the last Mirena removed, it didn't hurt, but my strings were still there. So that's a couple questions. All right, that's it. Talk to y'all later. Bye. If I can stop the video.